My name is Patrick Harney and welcome to QUT. Today we're going to be talking a little bit about the university, about Brisbane, about the scholarships and everything that you can do whilst you're studying with us. So without further ado, let's go into our chat and presentation. So let me share my screen with you. Sorry about that. Here we go. So let's share. Again, as I mentioned before, my name is Patrick Hartney. I work for the university itself, and I wanted to welcome you to the LAE Virtual Fair for 2021. Please, if you've got any questions, please talk to your local Italy or Spanish LAE office for any further information. Thank you. Now, as mentioned, we'll talk about Brisbane, why QT, the programs available and scholarships that you can obtain, and our student life. Now, welcome to Brisbane. So where is Brisbane? So Brisbane's located on the east coast of Australia. It's a beautiful city. It's modern, it's green, it's safe. We've got a population of ever growing and will be, it's about 2.5 million, close to 3 million people at this point in time. Brisbane was ranked number 22 globally as best student universities in 2019. And I hope you like a little bit of sunny weather because it's quite a subtropical temperature most year round because we're close to the coastline of Australia. We're only an hour away by aeroplane to Sydney, 2 hours from Melbourne, and then 2 hours from the Great Barrier Reef. Now, in terms of if you like surfing and you like good beaches, we're only an hour away by train for many of these destinations. And I'll show you a little bit about the areas that you can go and explore. The Gold Coast, it's only about 60 kilometers away by train. So it's less than an hour in a train, and students can go there. If you like surfing, this is the best surfing beaches in Australia. You can find it here. And the water is actually beautiful. It's not as cold as perhaps further down south in Australia. This place is called Noosa, and this is in the north of Australia, north of Brisbane. Again, Noosa is considered a very popular place for many tourists from Australia and throughout the world to come and visit us. In terms, if you like more area of forest, one of the oldest rainforests in Australia is located here in the Gold Coast hinterlands. Again, only an hour away from Brisbane City. And many students like to explore beautiful waterfalls and nature as part of the time here in Australia. A few more shots, photos of beaches, and that's another photo of the Gold Coast. Again, very close to where we live. In terms of where QUT is located, we are located in the center of Brisbane City. As you can see in this photo, that green area, that green space surrounded by water is our Gardens Point campus. So we've got two campuses as part of the university. We've got Gardens Points in the middle of the city and about 2.5 kilometers to the west of the university, and the other side of the city, we've got our Kelvin Grove campus. Now, in terms of the population for all of the university, we got around 50,000 students and 9,000 international students as part of it. Now, the great thing about the location is students can come by ferry, so by boats to your classes. Most students will walk or ride a bicycle to class. So that is very, very very good location indeed, and a lot of the students will definitely live and work in the city of Brisbane. So it's a great location for you to study. In terms of what we offer in both the campuses, so in the Gardens Point campus, we got our areas of business, we got law and justice, we got our science, technology, engineering, and mathematics programs, and we got our design and architecture programs as well. Now, what I like about this campus as well, we're not only surrounded by water, but we're next to the botanical gardens of the city. So it's very green and very lush and very beautiful. A lot of the buildings here, when you see the old style buildings, the sandstone buildings, and then we also got the glass and very modern looking buildings as well. Now, in our Kelvin Grove campus, we got our creative industries programs. We got education, we got oral health programs, as well as the areas where you can do the prac. And also we got our QUT College. Now, this is more for students that require English or a pathway program to come and study at the university with us. Now, why QUT? Now, we were ranked #1 in Australia for young universities. We're only 20 years of age, so we're very young. We were ranked #16 in the world as part of the 50 and the 50. That's 50 years or less as a university. We had 92% of our international students were very happy with the program or satisfied with the program that they did here at the university. And as I mentioned, we got 50,000 students and we got 9,000 students from over 140 countries. So not only you'll meet lots of Australians, but you'll meet students from all over the world as part of your program. Now, we were also ranked in the top 100 in the world in many areas within the university, starting with communication and media studies. We're #16. We were also in the top 100 in nursing, arts and design, architecture, education, engineering within the civil and structural areas, performing arts, sports-related subjects. And I know with our business school, they ranked #85 in the world in 2020 as well. Now, we don't only offer opportunities for your studies, but as part of your program, we can also do a lot of other areas, mainly focusing being able to work and have some work experience as part of your time here at QUT. And we start with the mentoring, career mentoring. So that means that you can talk to other areas within, programs and also big companies within Brisbane. You can talk to those guys. We got peer-to-peer, so with other students, so you can talk to those guys that probably are in the 3rd or 4th year at the university. We got OSX work experience, so you get to work within 2 or 3 weeks with a big company in Brisbane. We got lots of leadership programs as well available for our students. Now, the other thing that we offer, and we got a big or it's our entrepreneurship programs at the university. Now, in Queensland, we had the more founders or startups from our own students than any other university in Queensland. So that's fantastic for those students that really want to get there and open a small business, or they got great ideas. We will get lots of help for you to create those thoughts and those businesses up and running. So definitely entrepreneurship. We've got an entrepreneurship minor as part of the QUT program. We are renowned for a university with lots of, lots of touch and a lot of links with big programs and big organizations, not only in Australia, but worldwide. And you can see here things such as Boeing, Ernst & Young, SAP, Huawei, Google, Shell, BMW. So we definitely got lots of experience with the large companies in the world, and you could have some experience with them as well as part of your programs. At the university itself, we got world-class facilities. So you're going to have the best of the best in terms of your lab spaces. We also, like in terms of some of our buildings, our science and engineering buildings, it's very modern. Inside of the building itself, we got the Cube, and that's a 2-story high interactive board, which is the largest in the world at present. And I call it the largest iPad, which is all interactive. It is huge, and it is very, very impressive when you come in there. So again, you'll definitely get to see that, and you'll get to experience those particular facilities as part of your program here at the university. Now, what can you study? So because we got 50,000 students, that means that you can study many particular areas at the university. We'll talk a little bit about what areas you can do as part of your program. In terms of business, our business school, we got around 12,000 students. So it is a large area within the university. We were ranked in the 1% of business schools in the world. And it makes us very unique because we got the Triple Crown accreditation. What does that mean? That means we got the AACSB International Accreditation of Business Schools for United States. We got the EQUIS accreditation for the Business Schools of Europe. And we got the AMBA, which is the Association of MBAs International. So these 3 accreditations means that you have the Triple Crown. And at the end of your program itself, you can work, study or live in the United States, in Canada, in France, if you want to go back to Spain or Italy or China or Japan or Australia. So it doesn't matter where you go, you will be accredited in every single country in the world because you got the Triple Crown. And that makes it a very unique program as part of in the world. And there's only 91 universities with the Triple Crown, and QUT was the first one in Australia to obtain this accreditation. In terms of creative industries, QUT ranked #1 for the media and communications in 2020 and number 17. And like I said, what makes these programs very unique is that we combine creative side of students plus business. And we combine these programs to make not only students that are creative, but being able to find jobs straight away after they complete their degree. Now, within the science and engineering courses as well, it's huge. Again, we've got around 11,000 engineers and IT and science students within the university. We are a very practical university, which means you learn the theory and then you put that theory into practice, into real life areas, work experience areas. So with many of these programs in itself, you'll see that you'll have to do between 30 working days work experience up to around 60 days work experience for our professional engineering courses as well. So you know that you'll have those experiences at the end of your programs, which means it's easier to find jobs and be able to, start working a lot easier in Australia because you do have that work experience as part of your degree at QUT. Now we'll put a bit more focus about the types of programs available. So within the creative industries, we got things such as acting, architecture and design, we got creative and professional writing, we got media and communication, we got drama and performance, film, fashion, interactive and visual designs, music, and screen content production. So a lot of those areas that you can see that we offer. In terms of IT, very important for QUT. We've got areas of computer science, info systems, software technologies, computer game design. So if you want to build your own games, we've got data analytics. Within our master's programs, we also got 8 different focus areas as part of the master's program. So you can really focus on what areas you really like to do. Science and mathematics, we are a applied maths university, so you can see that we've got biology, science, chemistry, earth science, environmental science, and statistical mathematics. Now, business, again, lots of areas that you can choose as part of your either undergraduate level or master's levels. Our master's levels do last 2 years, so you know. So the areas are accounting, advertising, economics, finance, financial planning, human resource management, international business, quite popular, management, marketing, and public relations. So very lots of focus areas for our students. In terms of engineering, we've got chemical, civil and construction, computer and software systems, electrical and aerospace, mechanical, mechatronics, medical and project management. So again, quite a lot of areas that you can choose from these areas. In education and teaching, our university is, again, highly ranked in this area. We do offer, we actually graduate over 20,000 students in the last 20 years at the university. So it's a big area for the university, and the areas that we really focus is in the areas of early childhood, primary school, secondary, and we call it TESOL, which is teaching English for for other languages than English. So in terms of health, we offer quite a large space of health programs, everything except medicine. So in things such as medical screening, nursing, nutrition and dietetics, sports and exercise science, psychology, social work, pharmacy, podiatry. So we do offer quite a large range of health programs, and I can assure you that you'll have a lot of practice as part of these programs at the university. Now, to finish off, we got law and justice. Now, QUT was known as one of the largest law schools in Australia, so there's quite a lot of students studying law. And the areas that we focus on is within the criminal law, contract law, law, technology, and innovation. So again, it's very, very nice areas that you can do within the university here. I know that you're all very keen to know what types of scholarships are available to you. So in terms of our English programs, we've got a couple of things. So we've got our refund schemes, which means free English essentially for you as a student. So if you're going to be doing a business school program, so that's like a Master of Business or a undergraduate degree within the business schools, you can receive up to 25 weeks free English. It's fantastic. It's very simple. As long as you're doing a program within the business school and you need any type of English, we can give you up to 25 weeks free English. And in terms of if you're thinking of doing another program, perhaps an engineering program or a health program or IT program, then you can get up to 15 weeks free English as long as you apply, and you can start that English program before the 31st of July of this year. So you don't have much time, but it means that you can get up to $7,000 of English for free if you can start your English earlier by the 31st of July. So you don't have much time, but again, it is quite a big savings for our students. In terms of our programs for master's or undergraduate levels, we got our international merit scholarships. This means that you get up to 25% off your first year of your degree. How do you get this program, or how do you get this scholarship? Is you will need to have a good GPA, obviously, with the university. That means that you need to have an equivalent of a 6 out of 7, which is here at QUT, or maybe in your home countries will be closely to an 85 out of 100, where 60 is a pass. So it is quite you need to have a good GPA as part of your program. You don't need to apply for the actual scholarship itself. You can get that automatically once you send your academic scripts with your application to the university, and we will assess your GPA. And if we think that you have the right GPA, we'll provide you with the scholarship automatically. Now, a lot of our students can get if they maintain a good GPA after the first year, they will maintain the 25% scholarship for the following year. So some students can save between $16,000 to $30,000 per year because they have the International Merit Scholarship. Now, for students that have that prefer to do some research, we got the QUT Scholarship, which is living costs up to 3 years, and it's really around $28,000 per year that will provide to you to be able to live and study at the university whilst you're studying research programs. So again, a lot of money that you can we're offering students as part of. Now we got student life. So what is it to live in QUT or in as a student here? So we got over 150 clubs and societies. I belong to a few. It is fantastic because you get to meet lots of students from Australia and overseas that have the same mindset and doing the same things that you like to do. So in terms of, we got lots of food and restaurants within the university. We got a bar in both the campuses. We offer also students lots of events and weekend trips to the beach as part of the program. And like I said, we got lots of fitness and sporting facilities. We got 2 gyms and 2 Olympic-sized swimming pools as part of the facilities available. In terms of the sports that we offer, I will let you know that we are called the Tigers, QUT Tigers. And our most popular sports is football, netball, touch football, dodgeball, basketball, volleyball, but we offer other sports as well. As you can see on this slide, we got our football stadium that was open only a few years ago. So it's a very impressive site. And we also got our Esports Arena. So if you're interested in doing computer games and as a little bit more seriously and as a professional, we do offer this particular area within our sports teams. But we got Quidditch, we got snow riders, we got surfing, we got cycling, we got everything available as part of your sporting areas at the university. Now, if you got any questions, please follow up with your local LAE office. We can't wait to help you out, and hope that this LAE Fair has been helpful. So I hope to see you in Australia. Any questions, please feel free to let us know. So I'd like to thank you once again for your support, and I hope to see you in Australia in the very near future. So thank you very much, and I'll see you very soon. Bye-bye. Ciao.